Today I am going to show you how to make this delicious, creamy pancetta, tomato and burrata gnocchi dish. This is going to take you 10 minutes or less. Okay, so the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to get these lovely colourful tomatoes and I am going to get them into the air fryer. So what I'm going to dress them with is some virgin olive oil. I'm going to be generous with this. This is going to go into your sauce afterwards. I'm also going to go in with some rock sea salt. Again, quite generous with that too. And then what I've also got is some basil. That's really nicely dressed, so I'm just going to mix everything together and then pop this into the air fryer on 200 degrees centigrade for 8 minutes. Right, so while my tomatoes are cooking, I'm going to get this pancetta and I'm going to fry that off in my big pot that I've got here. You want to fry your pancetta quite a lot, as I feel the best way for your pancetta to be in this recipe is it's super deliciously crispy. I'm literally not adding anything else into here because your pancetta is quite fatty. It's going to release loads and loads of its own natural oil. So you just want to then retain all of those oils for the rest of your recipe. Okay, so while everything is cooking through and crispening up, I'm going to cook my gnocchi. Now, there's a few different ways you can cook this gnocchi, but I find the easiest is just to pop it in some water and then bring it up to the boil, let all the gnocchi pieces bob to the top, and that's when you know it's done. It literally only takes a few minutes, or if you'd prefer, you can fry it, but because I'm making this for a family of 4, there's quite a lot of gnocchi to fry. So as you can see, my pancetta has cooked through really nicely and it is super, super crispy, but it's also released loads of its own oils, and that is why you do not want to add any extra oil to this dish. So now that those are cooked, I'm going to go in with 250 mils of veg stock. Okay, my tomatoes are cooked. Oh my gosh, they look amazing. I'm gonna add those, and like I said, all the juices from them into my little pancetta. And what else have I got in here? Forgotten now. Oh my gosh, what's that word? Stock. It's smelling amazing, by the way. My gnocchi is done. I do find that gnocchi can go a little starchy, and you do want to keep a little bit of that starch on the gnocchi to go into your dish. But I do just like to run some boiling water through it after I've drained it, and then it's gonna go straight into the rest of my sauce, and I'm gonna give that a mix before adding the final and most important part of the recipe, I think. The final thing that you wanna add is burrata. Oh my goodness, if you've not ever had burrata before, you need to give it a go. It's basically like a mozzarella ball, but it's gooey on the inside. So this is it. And then just look, when I break it in half, oh my gosh, it is so deliciously gooey. So I'm just gonna break it up and stick it straight into here, and then I'm gonna mix it through so it's nicely combined. Oh my goodness, guys. It is so super cheesy and amazing. Right, now all that's left to do is serve up and put a grating of Parmesan over the top and then give it a try. Cheesy. And there you have it, your 10-minute creamy pancetta tomato burrata gnocchi dish. Absolutely delicious. Let's give it a whirl. Oh my gosh, that is so good.